Hello, it's night time right now. That's why I cannot say good morning or good afternoon or good evening. I cannot wish you by using these phrases. Yet, my good wishes are with all of you, whoever watching this video, and whenever in the future, maybe 2 years, 3 years from now, I welcome all of you on this video. I know this is going to be one of the worst videos on my channel, but improvement requires continuous effort, and in that process you must continue your work despite knowing that you are not perfect. I'm not perfect, and I will never be perfect, but I will keep striving for perfection. Today, the point of discussion is random. I have not any given topic, and I do not have any interest right now to do some research as well as uh, time. Right now, in these days, I feel that I am not as productive in my work as I want to be. Most of my time are just spent in the things which are integral part of my everyday routine, and the time left is used in some important things which I have been doing for quite a while right now. But still, every day I find that many things are left behind. For example, right now I'm making this video. I was going to sleep right now, but then one thought came to my mind that I must devote at least 10 to 15 minutes to make this video. It will not take me that much time. That's why I try to shoot this video. I don't know what will be the end result. Apart from this work, there are more works are left to be done, and I know that those works cannot be accomplished given the time has already surpassed, and I have to wake up in the morning and do some important works. Right now, I have a goal in my mind, and that is to become fit mentally and physically. I'm quite weak at this time. My body is not producing sufficient amount of energy, although my food intakes are sufficient. My food intakes are uh, good. I have been taking food for 3 to 4 times every day. Still, I feel want of energy because of some ailments, and I have been dealing with that. And I feel that in upcoming 2 to 3 months, I will be able to get through this problem successfully. Apart from this, I want to. I apart from this, one thought and that arises from the happenings, uh, current happenings in my country, in India. Just today, I read somewhere in the newspaper that a student in a university in Bhubaneswar uh, probably probably did suicide, and there was a boy behind that who used very careless and heart-wrenching languages, words to uh, uh, words to force her to say something, uh, say something which was not very uh, pleasant for our country, for our future, and that those words in a way reflect the Indian minds, Indian young minds. Most of the young minds of India uh, are in the same state, in my opinion. Only few are there who are really educated, who can be said to have a promising future, who can be said to have the guts to lead this vast and difficult country. I feel bad, I feel sorry for the state of my country, and the teachers themselves were quite careless about the heinous crime that happened in the premises of university. They must have acted uh, sensibly, and they must have taken actions against the culprit. It pains me to hear such news here and there in my country happening on a frequent basis, and I wonder who will come ahead to change all these mishappenings, all these things that has been that has become quite prevalent in our country. I feel sometimes to get ahead in this race, and not a race, but a very important work. Sometimes I feel inclined to do some goods for my country, but when I see myself, when I see my situation, I feel that uh, when I see myself, uh, I find that my hands are tied. I cannot do anything. I do not have good education right now. Right now, I am in the process of educating myself, and I don't know when this will be over. But I know that it is going to be a decade to educate myself, and only then I will be able to do some goods, do some good for my country. Right now, I don't think that I will be of any use for this vast country. If I right now uh, take initiative to do some better for my country, my voice will be suppressed, and maybe I will not have the success. I will not have the success in transforming the lives of Indian people. But after getting education and after establishing myself in this society, uh, after taking care of my needs, I will be able to devote much time towards the growth and problem solving of my country. Right now, I feel that my hands are tied, and I will be of no use. And it would be right for me to focus on myself right now. My own life has been helter skelter for the last few years, and I don't know when I will be able to, when uh, I don't know until when I have to struggle more. But I am con- continuously uh, working towards solution, and I am hopeful that someday the God will have mercy on me and help me to overcome all these adversities. So I want to talk about my life right now. One can sense that I am being narcissistic, but no, I don't have any sort of narcissistic feelings right now. Uh, I'm just trying to do self introspection so that I can understand where I am and where I need to make changes. Every day, apart from my fixed schedule, there are some extra works which are important for my own growth, which must be done, and in those things include reading, writing, speaking, and completing one chapter every day. Today, I have done my reading exercises, and a lot of reading has been done today. And then, as far as the lesson is concerned, the lessons words have only been learned. The other parts of the lessons, the questions, answers, and the other exercise works are due, and that will be finished tomorrow. When it comes to writing, I have framed many sentences and tried to define the words uh, I needed to learn today. But in the writing section, the most important, the journaling part hasn't been done today, and I feel regretful for not being able to do the journaling part, and I have been uh, for few days I have not been able to uh, devote much time towards this writing section. And when it comes to speaking part, right now I am doing it, but uh, but I am doing it after the gap of 2 to 3 days. The last video was posted on maybe 3 days ago, and I am not being consistent in my uh, speaking exercises, and it is quite distressing to me. I must be consistent in my work. These writing, speaking, and everyday lessons, in these three things, I have been struggling. But in reading section, I have been doing it for months without skipping any day. And from there, I get the inspiration to put more efforts to maintain my consistency in these three works as well. And I feel that gradually I will be able to uh, uh, maintain consistency in these works as well. Just I have to keep putting efforts. Never The attitude of never giving up is very important whenever one wants to educate oneself. And yes, I have a lot of distractions around me, but I have tried to minimize those distractions. Still, no matter how much I try to reduce my distractions, one distraction is always around me, and that is my phone. And without my phone I can do nothing, because all of my learning, whatever I have learned uh, till now, is because of my mobile phone. Had I not had this mobile phone, it would have been an oblivious life right now. So I'm grateful for this mobile phone. I have only this mobile phone and some books, but all of my works are all of my everyday work is mm, being completed with the help of my mobile phone. So I feel fortunate that I have at least this mobile phone to continue my journey, and in future I feel that I'm going to buy a laptop, and that laptop will greatly benefit me in my progress. So these three things, they are in my mind, and I'm trying to be more productive, so that I can complete, so that I can be good at these three works as well. And apart from this, I don't think that I have any other struggle right now. If I am able to do all these 3 to 4 things on a everyday basis, I will be the happiest soul in this universe. My work is my life, I know, and I have understood that work is an indispensable part of my life, and I cannot avoid it. My most of the initial years were wasted in avoiding this work, and now I have realized that escaping is not the right solution. Instead, I should confront the situation, and try to uh, make changes wherever needed, so that I can push myself through that difficulty towards solution. When it comes to my speaking skill, I will rate myself 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. And I feel that I will never be able to reach 10. 10 is like the English of Shashi Tharoor. So I don't think I will be able to reach his level of proficiency. His proficiency. I will not be able to match him, because he is way ahead in his life, and he is also a dynamic. His proficiency is dynamic, and his proficiency is getting better and better every day. Uh, and the pace with which he is moving, his proficiency is moving ahead, that pace is still, in a sort, unachievable for me. He is as we all know, that he is a voracious reader. He reads a lot, and I have just started my reading, and it's been only few months that I have developed this habit of reading, and I think that there are lots of books that I am interested to read, but I don't have that adequate time every day that I can read all those books. But in future, when I will have leisure, definitely I will have my own library and I will be a reader, and I will be reading as much as my mentor, my not my mentor, but you can say that my ideal when it comes to speaking. I want to become a good speaker, and my mentor is Sasi Tharoor and other speakers who is quite good at speaking. Those mentors and all these mentors, all these my idols are very good at reading. They have read a lot of books and I have just started, so I also want to read extensive number of books. Only then I will have extensive vocabulary, and then I will be able to express myself in front of everyone. So I think this is enough for today. I have been speaking for 21 minutes right now, and I feel that the words I use in my communion is general. I do not use any specific and new words, although I have the knowledge of not so much, but very new words which are very popular in newspaper, but not among common folks. So those words I have some knowledge about them, but I am not able to use them, and also my speech is my speech lacks my speech is not my speech does not include the idioms and the phrasal verbs and all those beautiful things of language, all those things, all those elements which makes a language worth listening. I have not used right now. I've been speaking for 22 minutes, and there are not single phrasal verbs that I have used. So this is my weakness. Not any idiom, not any OWS. All these things I have quite knowledge about them, but while speaking, they don't come in my mind. They don't come in my mind, and then in the sentences I form. I feel that this is a process, and if I speak regularly, then all those words, all those things will gradually start presenting themselves in my real speech. So, right now, I want to thank you, all of you, whoever is there. If no one is there, I feel that the God is there always. So, thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful sleep, every one of you. So, bye for right now. Good night. Bye.